What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This video is gonna be about, it's gonna be a story time about the first time that I ever went to a spicy club. Yeah, it was a while ago, so I need y'all to really lock in. Sit back, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, grab your sodas, grab your grab your candy, grab whatever you want to grab and lock in, because I'm finna tell you this story right now. So boom, this was like around the year 2014, 2015, and I live in the Tampa Bay area. And there is a spicy club out here called 2001 Odyssey, and it's got a giant spaceship on the top of that motherfucker. You can't miss. It's on Dale Mabry Highway. Big ass spaceship on there, right near the Buck Stadium. I can't stand the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I hate saying that name. Anyway, spaceship on top of the thing, right? So you know which club it is, right? So that's just, whatever, to set the mood. So one night, I'm with my girlfriend at the time, and I'm with a couple of other friends. And we had a buddy who had been in the military, and he had been discharged for a specific reason. I won't, for out of respect for my buddy, I won't tell you why. However, it was a pretty big reason, and he was getting money and all kinds of stuff like that. He drove a badass car. I can't remember. It was a Lexus. I can't remember exactly what the model was. That motherfucker was cold as hell. So we're all sitting we used to go to Applebee's all the time. That was like our normal spot that we went to. Even when I first met this girl, we were at Applebee's almost every Thursday night, I believe, or something like that. And so one night we're out, and it's 5 of us sitting at the table. And we're all sitting around and we're just shooting the shit, talking about, reminiscing on old times back we all used to work at Hollister. We're reminiscing on old times back at Hollister, and we're having a good old time. And the Spicy Club gets brought up by my buddy. And out of the 5 people there, 3 people had never been to a Spicy Club. It was me, my girlfriend, and our friend. We'll call him Jay. Q will be the friend who was in the military. So we'll call him Q. So Jay goes, I've never been to a spicy club. And Q was like, what? And he looks over at me like, can you believe this motherfucker? He ain't never been to a spicy club? And I'm like, ooh, uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I've also never been to a spicy club. So he's like, no fucking way. Obviously, I think it's because I was black. I think he was like, yeah, you definitely been, motherfucker. You know the vibe. And then obviously, it was obvious my girl at the time had never been to a spicy club. So he was like, get in the car, man. Get the fuck in the car. I had no money, right? I think I was like 23 or 24. Working at Hollister or wherever. I think I was in the restaurant at this point, but I didn't have any money. So I was like, ooh, I know for a fact you need money to go to the spicy club. I don't got no cash flow. You feel me? So I don't know what the hell y'all think I'm gonna do. He was like, I got you. Get in the car, right? So we all pile up in his Lexus, and he drives us to 2001 Odyssey. And when we get to the door, he knows the doorman. What the fuck, dude? How do we get this thing to stop doing that, bro? Lock in. God dang. No, on. Okay. And there it goes again. No, turn it off, because that obviously is fucking... Anyway. So we get to the doorman, and he knows the people, right? So they let us all in. So I was like, oh, he's somebody in this motherfucker. Okay, this dude is somebody. So once we get inside, we immediately go to the stage. Mind you, I don't know how this shit goes. I've only seen it in rap videos and fucking GTA. I don't know how you're supposed to act at the spicy club. So we get in there, and immediately we sit down right in front of the stage, and he starts handing out ones. He has a wads of ones. He was like, y'all gonna have a good ass time tonight. It's a random Thursday night, bro. So the first girl comes out, right? She's dancing, and she was dancing to some rock music. And I was like, okay, it's a vibe. Now, I don't really like to judge people all the time, but she was definitely not part of the good squad, if you know what I mean. Right? She comes over, and my stupid ass pulls out my wallet because I wanted to check how much ones I had on my own so I could throw it in my own stack, and then we were going to throw them at the ones that we liked. Next thing I know, I feel energy just right here. I'm looking down, I feel energy. I look up, this bitch got her fucking heel in my face. And she's like, this is a stick up. I need all the money in your wallet right now. And I was like, no. Go get somebody else to do it. I ain't doing it, right? So she was like, I'm just kidding. I was like, no, you weren't. But you wanted me to give you all the money. I ain't giving you the money. You got me fucked up. I ain't giving you all the money right here. Yeah, you got me fucked up. So I did give her like a one. I gave her 1 or 2 ones. I was just like, all right, just please. And so then the next team comes out. This is where shit gets funny. Mind you, our friend Jay, oh my God, has not been to a spicy club before. None of us, well, the 3 of us haven't, but he hasn't, right? So the next batch comes out, and there's this woman. She's a little older at the time. I think she was like 36, right? She comes out, very nice looking, Caucasian woman, very shapely, not like overly like she look. You could tell she goes to the gym a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She comes out and she's dancing in front of us, and there was a couple of other people on the other side of the stage, and she obviously wasn't fucking with them. So she came over to us, and she's dancing, and she starts striking up conversation. She's like, "Where you guys from?" You know what I'm saying? She's doing her like, "Where you guys from? What are you doing?" That's not what she did. None of those moves were her moves. I promise you. So she's like doing booty stuff, like moving the booty cheeks, clap, and do all the things. Great stuff. So then she gets down and she starts talking to us. She starts slowing it down, talking to us. And she was like, yeah, like, you know, I got kids. I got this and that. Da, 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 da. She's like going over her whole story. And one of our friends, one of the ones that had been to the Spicy Club before, leans in and whispers something in her ear. She then looks at Jay. She's like, oh, okay. So then she goes over to him. She does the little catwalk thing. Y'all know when girls be doing that when they on the floor and they do this thing right here. So she crawls over, right? And then she starts messing with him. She's like hitting him with the hair, doing the little pow. You know what I'm saying? She starts hitting him with the hair, and he's like, oh, fuck. He was so awkward. I start hysterically laughing. I bust out into damn near tears laughing. She goes, the fuck are you laughing at? And I'm like, oh fuck. Mind you, my girlfriend is sitting right next to me. She's comes over to me, and she puts her head like right here in my lap, not next to my thing, you know what I mean? But she puts it like right where my pants and my shirt are. Like I've got my shirt covering my pants. And she grabs my shirt with her teeth and pulls my shirt up, but her nose ripples on my abs, you know what I'm saying? Because you know your boy, he kind of shredded, you know what I mean? So, and I was even more shredded at 23. So when she does that, she lets go of my shirt and she goes, oh my God, it's like a washboard. And she like puts her hands on my abs. This girl gonna snap. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it is. The fuck? Yeah, I know. And she was like, okay, what the fuck? So I'm like, oh no. So after that happens, I think they were on like break or something. God, started to piss me off. They were on break, and so I think I don't know what that means. Is autofocus on or is it manual? Autofocus. So they went on break, and the girls were like walking around, like they were walking around the club and stuff like that, and you know, trying to get people to buy dances and flirting and trying to make their money. So I saw a girl that I went to fucking elementary school or middle school with. I'm not gonna put her name out there, but I had a big crush on this girl when I was in middle school, and she was 2 grades older than me. I think she definitely was older than me. And like seeing her there, I was like, oh yeah, shit ain't been looking good for you. But I mean, this is what you want to do, is what you want to do, right? So she was talking to some dude. This dude looked like he had money. He looked like a lawyer. So she was chatting it up with him. I was like, make your money, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You better make your money, girl. Yeah, you any motherfucker, you better do that thing for that chain, you feel me? You better make your money, you better throw that, you feel me? So then, long story short, the next team comes out. This was the A team. This team was lit. It was some girls, right? So once again, and this girl knew my type, right? She was Latina, but she knew I liked Spanish girls, white girls. She knew the shape that I liked. If you had that shape, you know, because she had it, right? So the A team comes out, and this girl that came out was a white girl. She was the most fit, but like she like slim thick kind of, you know what I'm saying? And I immediately, I'm like, I'm not looking. Fuck. You ever feel somebody just fucking looking at you? You could feel the heat of that shit on your face. She talking about something. You're me. She talking about something. And I'm like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. And I got the water ones. I want to throw oh my God, I want to throw the ones so bad. I want to fucking, I want to throw them so bad at this girl. But I have to be respectful. I have to be respectful because I could feel it. I would have got a chancletazo to the fucking side of my head had I threw just one little one. Just, and then, you know how they do the thing like this? Before the one hit the ground, blah, I got a chancletazo. Or a zapatazo. I can't remember if she was wearing shoes or not. But that was fucking crazy. So, and then I could tell the girl that was dancing was getting frustrated because nobody was throwing money. And I felt so bad because I was like, dude, please, somebody throw money at this girl, bro. But this dude, Q, ended up running out of money. Jay wasn't throwing the money because he didn't know what to do. He was in awe. He was like, oh my God, like what the fuck is going on? Nobody was throwing money at this girl. I can't throw nothing. She wasn't throwing money at nobody. So we just had to sit there, all five of us looking like they're around. And so the girl was getting pissed. And I could tell, because I know y'all, like, if you watching this and you a spicy dancer, I know y'all work hard for that money, right? And y'all don't like seeing motherfuckers just sit up there and not throwing nothing at you. I remember I was a bartender. I ended up being a bartender, and I could not stand when people come to my bar and they don't want to talk to me, they don't want to drink, and obviously they're damn sure not going to tip. So it's like, you're wasting my fucking time. So we, in turn, were wasting her fucking time. And I felt so bad, but I couldn't throw a single one at her. Long story short, we ended up leaving that night because at that specific spot, I don't believe you could drink. I think it was full nude and you can't drink. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if you know about 2001 Odyssey in Tampa, Florida. Yeah. So long story short, we ended up having to leave because most of us ran out of money. I didn't, because I couldn't throw any. But that was time number one. I ended up going 2 more times, 2 separate years later on. Let me know if you guys want part 2. Part 2 is spicier than part 1. Part 2 was great. We went to a little club called Scores down in Tampa. So I'll tell you about that one on the next episode of Storytime with Sean. All right? I love you guys. I'm with y'all the long way. Peace.